live and in person on her new phone. I hope to God the sound is good. Because if it's not, I'm going to find a tree and I'm going to put a rope. And if you think I'm kidding, I'm not. It says it's live, yet it's not moving. It's weird. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh, there it is. There it is. I think I sound fantastic. I think I sound fabulous. I sound good. Good evening, Ellen. I have a new phone. Do I sound fantastic? Please tell me I do. I spent enough money. So yes, say you sound fabulous, Dee. Ooh, I don't have any light on. It's like dark in here. There we go. Oh. And then there was lights. Awesome. Do you spend a little money? Ooh, the phone slides off the computer. Push it back a little bit. There we go. So there, like that. Good evening. Oh, sexy. Ooh, Ellen. You are too kind. It is an 11, yes, Max Pro. Because of all the filming and stuff with YouTube, I just thought, you know, if I'm going to film a lot, I ought to, it's either A, buy a camera for vlogging or buy a better phone. So I opted for the better phone. Hey, Cindy, good evening. Good evening, Esther. I'm here. And I have a new phone. And my sound, look, no microphone. It's over here. And my video today was on my new phone, so I was so excited. Somebody said you were so loud. I said, because I'm used to, with that, I had to learn to talk lower. With that other phone, I had to project because it wouldn't pick up anything. So I feel like I'm projecting too much now. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So good evening, Ellen and Cindy and Queen Esther, or Princess Esther, or Lady Esther. And Kathy, I'm having a fantastic, I still have a headache all week. Nice cup of chamomile. Jermaine and Kathy O'Leary. For those of you who missed it, we Zoomed last night. So it was a really fun time. So if you can Zoom again, we're going to Zoom again on Tuesday. We're going to have a little virtual birthday party to cheer me up on my birthday because I hate my birthday. Don't know why. That sounds horrible to say. Who hates their birthday? Apparently I do. But hey, Susan. Awesome. See what happens when you spend a little money or a lot of money. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Donna. Now, tomorrow you girls are going to get mad. I know you're going to be like, Dee, you're ditching Glam Squad again? Well, my son, who's going to college, tomorrow's the day he has to go. We're going shopping. So I don't know if I'll be back for Glam Squad. What a horrible glam leader I am. It's like, she keeps missing Glam Squad. Luigi! How do I sound, Luigi? Ooh, can you make Hungry Girls dumpling with egg roll wrappers? Oh, I will look that up, Ellen. I've never heard of those, but I happen to have wonton wrappers. So if they're egg roll, if they're wonton wrappers, I hope, because that's what I happen to. Hey, Kathleen. And Lori and Lynn's. Thank you. I didn't get any, my thing is shitty today. I didn't even do my workout. I was out till like, between errands. I didn't get home till probably like 2:30. And then I had filmed the, filmed my drink thing. So I haven't had a chance to even breathe. Hey, Laura and Kathy. And I think Karen came in too. Esther's good. I put Lady Esther in charge. Oh, I could off and on. Sometimes I have trouble getting the wrappers. Sometimes they're just out of stock. Oh, you think egg roll? I'll have to look because I have wonton wrappers, the little ones. You get to watching that. It's something we were talking about it. The root beer water enhancers. Now, I think it sounds nasty, but I let the people who like root beer hear said it was good. So, yeah, he doesn't like root beer. Well, I do like root beer, but I don't like root beer and water. You speak good Italian, Weege. Wait a minute, I see somebody put something. I gotta get this chat is flying. Is my 1 year awesome? That's awesome, Susan. Congratulations on 1 year. That is the bomb. Did I miss anybody coming in? Because I hate when I miss people coming in. I think I said hi to her. If I missed you, I apologize. Sometimes this chat flies. No, I don't think you missed anything. We were just talking. It wasn't really anything earth-shattering. We were just ragging on Salty, as I liked it. It's like a pastime. Oh, 6 a.m. I tell you, I got up early today, and I think that's my problem. I'm sleeping too late. I got up early. I got up at 7:20, had an early breakfast. I was out of the house before 8 o'clock. I think that's half my issue anymore because I've been getting up later, eating later, and my whole day's messed up. So I'm really going to start, I think, I hate to say, getting up a little bit earlier and eating earlier. Eating later, I try to do that like intermittent fasting stuff. That don't work for me. So I'm realizing that's it. I miss my squad today. Yes, you are watching my phone, Donna. Don't I sound better? Look, no mic. I'm so excited and really happy with this phone. I can't tell you. The camera is amazing. I could zoom in on the one. I don't know if I posted that picture. I zoomed in on the root beer float. It was kind of fun. Hey, Roberta. Welcome to Tea with D. Long time no see, or maybe a couple of days. Awesome, Lori. Welcome, Lori, to Tea with D. Welcome, 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 girls. Let's welcome her. Show them what great people we are here. This is a great group. Very informative, very supportive, very nice. We're like a family here. I mean, I feel like you guys are like my BFFs, you know? We can just go hang out and have lunch and have a great time. Hey, Gina. Yeah, the intermittent fasting I'm learning is just not for me. Oh, Linz, I'm sorry to hear that. I think that and your grandma, Linz, I'm sorry to hear that. Hey, Kathy McLean. Yeah, you know, she's going through enough. And was that her mom that passed away? I got the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Oh, your dad's okay. Well, still, I mean, she could, you know, they probably could have been close. It's tough when you're going through something, and sometimes just a little thing like that, just, you know, a little zap you have, it just drains it, you know. Hey, Christina. Well, we send you our sympathies. It's a terrible time. Judy Jetson. And Jeannie. Welcome, Jeannie Dillon. Where's it, Jenny? I always say it wrong. I say somebody's name wrong. I can't remember what you were. There's two Jeannie Jennies that you always have the names spelled the same, and I confuse you all the time. So I apologize if I call Jeannie Jenny and Jenny Jeannie, because I do that, and I know I'm consciously making that mistake, and I keep going, Jean. Okay, Jeannie. I do. You guys, your name are very similar, so I always like go. I have seriously, I go like this. So I go try to remember which one it is. Jean. I'll say Jean. Jean might be easier for me to say. Yeah, I mean, I thought I was intermittent fasting, but when I'm eating that late, it throws my schedule off. I'm hungry all day, and that's not, you know, I can't be hungry all day. It just doesn't work. I eat early, and my breakfast carried me from 7:35 to 1:45, I guess, by the time I got home. Granted, I did have a matcha latte from Dunkin', I won't lie. An 8-point matcha latte, mind you. I know. When I listened back to my video, when I taped today, I went, I sound awesome. It's because I've sounded so bad for so long that I really... I know you were first today, Ellen. You were ripping roaring. Thank you, Jeannie. Yeah, I need to have. I like to have mid-morning snacks and afternoon snacks. They don't have to be high, but it just feels like I'm eating regular food. I feel like a regular person. Like when I sit there and say, "Well, I can't have a snack," well, it makes me feel like I'm on a diet. So I like to feel like I'm a normal person who can sit there and grab a few pretzels. She can grab an apple. She can grab a banana. She can have a little bit of yogurt. She, a rice cake, like things like that. Even though they're not really pointy, but it's just something I feel like a regular person. Oh, my picture's even brighter. Well, with the amount I paid for this phone, I should be singing and dancing. This camera should be doing a jig. It should be filming for me. I should say film and it should just roll. Ah, the topic exercise was boring. Oh, yeah. It's not my favorite topic, as we all know. Hey, Kathy McLean. Hey, Ann. Root beer float. You better believe it. It's not your traditional root beer float, but for 0 smart points, it is doable. Hey, Deborah. Y'all got to see Salty in the flesh. Oh, yeah. He's one of a kind, that Salty. Yeah, see, I just don't feel like I snack enough, and then I feel like I'm dieting. And the whole idea for this is lifestyle, not diet. So if I feel like I'm dieting, I'm not going to be enjoying it, and I'm going to be like, yeah, I'm going to be binging too much. Hey, Sylvia. Yes, I did. I got a light. Actually, my kids, they were at a clearance somewhere, because they heard me mention I was looking for a light. And they went to this one store that was going out of business, saying, "Mom, we got you a light for $5. They were all thrilled. He's a mess, I agree. I'm up 1.6. Dermaine? New week, new set of points. Turn that frown upside down. Sometimes it happens. It happens to me 3 weeks in a row. So, you know what? In life, that happens sometimes, I always say regular people gain and they don't kill themselves the way we do. So we need to be a little bit more nicer to ourselves. Did Christine gain too? I think I missed that one. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard me ever say this, Christine, but when I'm hangry, I don't make good choices. That's why a lot of times I try to sit there and eat, even though I might not be hungry, but I know I should eat, because I know if I don't eat a snack, I get hangry, and hangry D doesn't make good choices. She just grabs. So I try not to get to that. See, sometimes that for me, hangry is bad choices. Oh, I make horrible. When I'm hangry, it's like, just give me anything. I don't even know what it is. And then I have to try to point it later. I'm going, what the heck was that? And I sit there, I'm like, crap, it was 30 points. And I only had 20. So, yeah, I always say, just try, don't beat yourself up, like McLean said. I agree with that. New day. I mean, it happens. It happens to the best of us, But I just try not to get to the hangry stage, because, like I said, hangry D makes bad choices. Bad choices. Extremely bad choices. And that's what Luigi said, too. Sometimes the boys are nice. Not all the time, because they are boys. Stay the same, Ellen, is always a good thing. And 3.6 is a big loss. I call that 4 pounds. And to me, that's a big loss if you're not in the beginning. So I think sometimes staying the same is a win. Oh, awesome, McLean. Lynn's, that's exactly. You have to find the positives. Your clothes are fitting better, you know. Sometimes weight readjusts and the scale doesn't always agree with our efforts, which I don't always like, but sometimes you just can't. You know, it is what it is. The scale has a mind of its own some days. Let it go, let it go. Dare I sing, let it go. Yep, I agree with McLean. That's a non-scale victory. I agree with McLean a lot tonight. I don't know. It's so quiet in here. Last night it was loud with everybody chatting. Like now, I'm like, it's so quiet. I'm like, where's all your pretty voices? Oh, I just discourage you. Oh, I totally get that. I totally get that. It is because we like to see it go down. It's just, it revs up for our next week. But you still need to revved up anyway because we don't want, you know, that to impede your week because you just get it out of your mind. You know what? It doesn't exist anymore. New week. The whole week doesn't exist. You just go on. I know it's hard. But you need to get that mindset out of there. Stinking thinking, as my leader would say. Oh, I had that, Jeannie. Same 5 pounds. Up 2, down 3. Up 3, down 4. That can get on your nerves. I always say that to me, that's what I call a plateau, when you're just in that 5 pound range, back. Oh, I hear you on that one. Yeah, don't look at how far you have to go. Look how far you've come. Like, it's hard when you're sitting there, but you look back, look, I lost like 34 pounds. That's huge. You know, don't look that I still have to lose another 34 pounds. Just look like I've lost 34 pounds. I've come this far. Sometimes you've come too far to turn back. Because we don't want to turn back. We just want to keep going forward. And sometimes the forward could take us a while. Right, McLean? There's sometimes turtles win the race. They do. Turtles sit a goal. But they don't plan on it. So if you just got to keep plugging along. Happy being stronger. That is a victory. It's hard not to be about the scale. I say that all the time. Like, we want a pat on the back every week, and even if it's 0.2, 0.4, it's like something that pushes us and propels us. And we don't have that. You're like, all the air just comes right out of you, and you're like, oh, you're deflated. You come to tea with you to get inflated again, because we know that you have the capabilities, and that scale doesn't. And let's face it, sometimes the scales aren't always accurate. I say, how often are they calibrated? Just saying. I weighed a 5 pound bag of flour on my scale because I didn't think it was right. Just making sure. And it weighed 5 pounds. So the scale was right. Sometimes, Jermaine, you could just start with like small walking. I wouldn't like do Leslie yet, but maybe walk around the yard a little bit. Some people poof walking. My leader always says walking is a weight-bearing exercise because you're walking with your weight. I mean, you're carrying your weight, so that's a weight-bearing exercise. So it's good, even if you like, you know, you could start out with counting steps if you happen to have a counter, or you could put an app on your phone. Sometimes you can just put an app on your phone, put it in your pocket, and it'll count your steps. Like I always say, just try to go a few more than you did yesterday. You're not looking to do hundreds more, but you increase it each day. And then eventually you'll be ready to do the sandstone and be killing it. Have I been hungrier more since Leslie sandstone? Absolutely, I have been. Oh yeah. When you burn more, you're hungrier. And that was hard for me because I was always, though I do blame the that I'm eating later. I really think that I need to get up early and eat breakfast before I was exercising, then eating breakfast. I can't burn those calories until I eat. So I'm going to switch that up. Oh, grams. Oh, I know grams. I Google how to convert. That's what I do. Yeah, some people, Lynn, some people they do. They get those endorphins and that motivates them and propels them. Some people it doesn't. But some people it does. I always say you got to find what moves you, what motivates you, what invigorates you. Oh, Luigi. Yeah, sometimes there's a button you might be able to change. I always say, look on YouTube. That's where I find many of how to do things. Changing grams to pounds on a scale with a name. And they'll be like, oh, here's a video for that. I get rid of all my married names. Does anybody have a Peloton? I do not have a Peloton. Peloton, it's a bike that I think it has a screen and I think it takes you places, if I'm not mistaken. I know they're very expensive, like thousands. So unless your person's going to be biking, go ride your bike, Deborah. Is anybody here new other than the ladies we welcomed? Are you sitting back listening? Because I know people are sitting back. So come forward and say hi if I haven't said hello to you yet. Don't be shy. Say hi. Oh, I just made a rhyme. Don't be shy. Say hi. Yes, so it'll be interesting when I do the meeting topic. You know how Dee and her exercise, and it'll be like, oh, we got exercise. Yes, that's it. A bike and a treadmill, they can do location rides. Hey, Margaret. Welcome to Tea with E. Is this your first time here? I haven't been to a Zoom meeting. Well, I go on Saturdays, so my Zoom meeting will be Saturday morning usually it's right before I do my weigh-in video. Because I get up, I get weighed, then my Zoom comes on, and then I film my weigh-in video. Oh, yeah, I wasn't ready for that. Nobody told me exercise makes you hungry. I wished I had known that. And it makes me hangry. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, we did our Zoom. It was fun. We had a great time. I did enjoy. Did you enjoy? Did we all enjoy the Zoom meeting last night? The ones that were there? I know a lot of you didn't come, and everyone's asking for Luigi. Oh, her thighs are screaming. Oh, Nita. Oh, Nita. How you doing there, Anita? I like that, Anita. Well, welcome. Let's all welcome Nita back. Oh, 90. I don't like when it's in tiny print, Lens. I don't like that. I love seeing you guys and hearing your voices. Well, we're going to do one on Tuesday. The Zoom meetings are it's just difficult. Don't feel stupid. We had fun on our Zoom. We wanted to see Luigi. We Zoomed last night. We're going to Zoom again on Tuesday, Nita. We're going to do, maybe we'll do it once a week. Let's see how it goes. I know some of them don't like to Zoom, so I don't want to do it. Hey, Joni. Hey, Loretta, did I say hi? I don't remember seeing you pop in here. So I know I miss people coming in. Ah, Luigi. Yes, usually Tuesday. Do you belong to my Facebook group? Because I can never remember. There's so many people on there now. I don't remember who's in and who isn't. That's where I post a lot of stuff, and I post the link on there. It's not really a link. It's really just the code and the password. I don't like to post it on YouTube because YouTube has trolls, as we know. Oh, we got plenty of motivation. Take care, Lens. Again, our sympathies. Okay, well then I usually post it on there. Like we do our glam squad, and you're welcome to come there, Nita. We do it right in the rooms on the page, on the group page. There's a thing that says rooms, and I've named it Glam Squad. So anybody here is welcome to just pop in. You can just pop in and watch us for the first time and see how it goes. Or we chat afterwards. It's a lot of fun. I don't know if I'll make it tomorrow. That's why Lady Esther's in charge, because this one who's going back to school needs to get a few things. We're going to go today, but he had a funeral, so couldn't go today. Oh, I'm always chatting in the Zoom. Dish with D's crew. Oh, there's tons on YouTube. I agree with you, Joni. We go, Glam Squad is 11 a.m. Eastern Time every Monday through Friday. Now, tomorrow is Friday, isn't it? I don't know what day it is. And Friday we do Freestyle Friday, which is whoever's in charge won't be me tomorrow. I play some disco music and we just dance. Freestyle. You just do anything you want. Whatever the music feel, just move your body, do what you want, just let it all flow. And you just do it. Let me tell you, I close my exercise ring every week. And I don't dance that hard. We Zoom, it's going to be 7 p.m., the same time as this, Deborah. Instead of being here, we'll be in Zoom at 7. Oh, Nita. There, Luigi just posted, people don't know that's Luigi. Luigi just posted the link. If you're not a part of the Facebook group, doesn't cost you nothing. You join. It's a private group. A lot of things go on in there. A lot of things are shared in there, and it's not a public place. It's only the people of the group can see it. So none of your Facebook people will see it. I didn't realize that was important. Like I know. I guess I'm so public with everything, but I'm like, yeah, some people don't like that. And I finally, that's why I made the group. Ouija is everything. It's hard to function when she's not here. And when she's not here, that's when all the trolls come. That one night, oh my God, Lou, you weren't here. I think I had 6 or 7 in a row. All the same one, I would gather. We all love Luigi. She's a good girl. Yes, I do, Deborah. I post it's the meeting number and the password. And once you get it, it's the same for any time I Zoom, because that's my room and it's always the same number and the same password. We just do our thing. We don't care about rhythm, Lord. We just do our thing. Oh, the trolls are when people come in here. They're not really here for Weight Watcher chat. They're here just to be annoying. They say naughty things about me because I'm the one that can see. One buddy called me grandmom. It's like, hey, Joe, grandmom. But you'd be surprised. People just love to be. They're kids in parents' basements or old men in their parents' basements. We love our Luigi. Yes, Salty can be a troll at times. I will give you that. Oh, Carrie, I didn't get home till lunchtime today. Hey, Becky. Hey, Debbie. It feels like the bus gets let off sometimes, isn't it? Almost like you get 3 people coming in a row. It's like, oh, the Dish with Deep bus has arrived. Yeah, I try to, and I do my best. Keep that Salty in line. Oof, it's a hard job. He's a pistol. I had a fantastic cup of chamomile tea that I put a little squirt of that fake honey and a little vanilla. It's really good. I know, I'm in my own basement. I know, I'm like a kid in their basement. But this is my basement. It's not my mama's basement. Awesome. Congratulations, Becky. That's great. That's what it's all about, Deborah. This is where you come to get reinvigorated, repumped up. If you want to cry, you cry. You want to share something, you share something. It's kind of like AA. What problem is, it's public. Because anybody can just pop in here. And they have. That's awesome. Yeah, gotta watch out for that Salty. And I was so I don't know why I was picking my nails today. Do you ever like see sometimes you eat? Well, today I don't think you can see. I picked my nails low. I think I was just nervous in the Verizon store. I don't know. I get like that. Excuse me. Ooh, I had a Diet Arizona with pomegranate, I think. I've yet to try it. Awesome, Carrie, holy moly. That's amazing. Oh, did you like that, Kathy McLean? That's like one of my personal favorites. No, it actually, it didn't open, see, that was it didn't open until 10. I thought it opened at 9. So I was an hour behind right there, and I was the first one in. And actually, nobody came in the whole time I was there. This is a smaller Verizon store. It's not in the mall, so it's never really too crowded. But yeah, I had to wait. That's why I was all behind. Had they been open at 9, I'd have probably made the Lamb Squad. Rosaria, how are you? Oh, Debbie, COVID-19. Somebody wanted me to asked me to do a stress COVID-19 video. I mean, I kind of have. I mean, I could do it again. I just don't want to. I feel like I don't want to overkill it, because I think we're kind of like nobody wants to talk about COVID-19 anymore. So I don't really want to like bring up. But I started Weight Watchers. I know, no more static. New phone. I started Weight Watchers originally in May of 2016 when it was Smart Points. I lost 54 pounds. I was at that plateau, losing the same 5 pounds for about 5 or 6 months. So in October of 2017, I quit. Thought I could do it on my own. Yeah. And I went back February of 2018. I gained 27 pounds back. So I was at 247 when I went back. And then it was Smart Point. No, Freestyle. So from Freestyle, I lost 93 pounds. So in 2 years, I lost 2 years, I lost like 93, 94 pounds. So 17, 16 all told, because they since I was still in the system, they counted that. So yeah, I would say a little over 2 years, give or take, but mostly with Freestyle. Smart Points, I kind of, I don't use the word bored, but it was more diety to me, and I felt Freestyle gave me so many more options and made it more of a livable program. That again, when I joined, all the times I've joined, it was never about getting a goal. My goal was always to get under 200 pounds. That's always my goal. Every time I joined, as long as I was under 200, I was happy. Well, I got under 200 this time, and then I was still really, I could lose pretty much. Didn't lose a lot every week, like maybe 0.2, 0.4, 1.5, but consistently. And then when I got to like 185, I said to myself, you only have to lose like 35 more pounds. Should we get the goal? I thought, you know what? 35 seemed like a doable number. When I walked in there, having those 120 pounds, I'm like, oh, that seems like a person. But 35, I could break, and that's when I realized I can do this. And I just kept chiseling away at it. My last, probably that 35 is when I started the channel. I think that's where I was when I started my YouTube channel. In February 2019, I think I was around that weight, I believe, give or take. But that's my story. Hey, the Raymond Life, how are you? I know, I love the new phone. It's so nice. Of course, everything when it's new is always nice. Oh, Ellen, you were 13. Yes, increments of 5. I did increments of 3. I wanted to get to the 3, and then I wanted to get to the 5. Then I wanted to get to the 8, then I wanted to get to the 10, and then I'd start over again. But I would just, because if I thought of 120, it was an overwhelming. I remember sitting there in the very first meeting, knowing how much I weighed. I was like 270 pounds, and I didn't even listen to the whole meeting because all I kept thinking was, how did I let it get this bad? How did I let it get this bad? And you just do, and I don't know there's a reason or what, but I sat there in disbelief because I knew, but when you see it on that card, you look at that card and it says 170 or 270, you're like, 270. My husband, who is 6 foot, is 270. And he didn't dare know what I weighed. Never. We don't tell our husbands what we weigh. When I got down to 185, then I told him. I knew my family. Because once I released the number, I knew I couldn't go back because then people knew. So that is hard because nobody knows what you weigh. That's a personal thing. I released it to the world. I came right out on my video that one day and I said it. I was like, holy cow, I just said my weight to the World Wide Web. Yep. Bye, Carrie. Oh, Wonderland. That is, I will say, it is, when you haven't been there for a while like me, it is. It's an unbelievable feeling. But once you get there, and then sometimes it's that eye of the tiger and you want more. And that's what you want. You want the eye of the tiger. That's the person that fights for everything. And that's the person that never gives up. And you'll find that person. You will. She's in everybody. That person's in everybody. You just have to get her, draw her out, entice her with a donut or something, get her out and get her fighting, because you have to fight. You have to work for this, work at this, and fight for it. You do, because it does take work. And I say this all the time. This is a plan that you can do, but this is a plan that requires us to work. It's not going to just happen. We have to really plan, track. Tracking is so important. Knowing what we're eating is so important. It helps us for the next meal. That's why I track, so I know what I have left to eat. You can eat more when you track. At least that's how I look at it. It just is with a donut. I try. Hey, Tamara, did I say hi to you? I don't remember. Oh, we use the Dietz and Watson Gourmet Light over here. That's for 1 point. And I think that's a beef hot dog, if I'm not mistaken. Did I mess any chest? I get in my tangents. Hey, Cheryl, welcome, welcome. Yeah, you got to make the goals attainable, because you only fight yourself. And then depression sets in because you're not hitting the goals that are unattainable. I have a video called Realistic Goals that, Louise, if you could find that, that would be great. It's a great video because, like, I finally said to myself, I'm not going to be skinny. I'm not going to be the weight that they want me to be. I know realistically I could achieve it, but can I maintain it? And to sit there and get there only to gain weight is like, it'll frustrate me. So I picked a weight that I know I could maintain, because that in the end is what we want to do. Losing it is one thing, but it's a whole thing. You want to be able to maintain this. You've worked hard. You don't want to see, like, I've lost 117 pounds. I cannot lose that. I can't lose that focus, because I can't go back to that. I mean, like, I worked hard to get here. I mean, many a time, I've tell you this time, I've cried. I've been sad. I had to break up with my boyfriend, Food. Food and I had a very long-standing relationship, probably the longest in my life. I've been heavy for 43 of my 53 years. Now it's going to be like 44 of my 54 years. Ugh. But, so yeah, I've been heavy my whole life. I weigh less now than I did in high school. So, you know, an Italian girl with her food. So, you know, it's a knife, the fork, and the bread. You know, I had a bread with every meal. We, you know, had beautiful Italian bread with our pasta 2 to 3 times a week. 3 times a week. My dad, we had to have spaghetti. Kathy Cleary. Hey, Karen. It's been a long road, you know, it really has. And I guess another reason why I wanted to start this channel is to show people like me, people who have been heavy for so long, can get to the Emerald City. That's what I feel like I'm Dorothy, and that was my journey down the yellow brick road to get to the Emerald City. It was like it wasn't. I feel like you meet people along the way that help you, like the Cowardly Lion, the Tin Man, and the Scarecrow. And you meet people like the Wicked Witch and Glenda. I mean, I bet you all could tell me that you meet people that aren't nice to you on this journey. I know you do, because I have. And it's people that, I don't know if they just don't want to see you succeed. I really think it's they're jealous because you're doing something that they wish they had the, you know, to do. But they're actually a little bit mean. And I don't like that. I don't like when somebody's trying to better themselves. And I struggle every day, but don't be mean to me because, you know, you're jealous. Like, I'd love you to join me. I want everybody to join me. But had the parallel, it so parallels Dorothy. Oh, food police. Oh, gosh, when you're in, you can't eat that. Oh, yeah, I can. I might not be able to eat all of it, but I can have a piece. And that was learning, you know, like, I'm used to just eating as much as I wanted. So, but now something comes into school, I could have a little taste and be totally satisfied because I've tasted it. I didn't sit there and stare at it. I had a piece. Might be this big, but hey, I had it. Yep. Like I said, I'll be 54 next week, and my mom used to go shop for my clothes at Sears and Roebuck in the Pretty Plus section. Yes, I was a size 16 in high school. Yep, my prom dress was an 18, I believe. So yeah, And I never, and it's funny because my parents never made me feel bad about being heavy. It was like, they were heavy. Well, my dad wasn't, my mother was, but it was, I hate mean people too. I hate people that think they know more than you or they're above you because of I don't know what. Like, we're all human. We're all the same. You're not any better than anybody else. But they act like they are, or they want to be better than other people, and I don't know why. We're all the same. We're all equal. I don't understand people that think they're better than other people. They could act like it and say things and just be mean. Oh, you're welcome, Karen. Aw. That's so sweet. You guys are the best. I say this. You guys are like, and this tea with D, you guys that are new here, we meet so often that we're just all close, and I feel like you're just more than subscribers. You're friends, like we talk about everything. And sometimes in this conversation doesn't always revolve around Weight Watchers. Sometimes like, Lynn's was telling us about her grandma and her mom's going through cancer treatments. And we all sit here and we all share because sometimes things bother us that affect our journey, like a death or a sick parent or a sick child or a sick sibling. This all encompasses. So to get out and to talk with people who understand is helpful. Yeah, maybe he'll choke on it, Debbie. What do you think? What I said to him, maybe he'll choke on that. Hey, Marianne. Thank you. I really believe it's been this program. I really think like I embraced the blue program. And there's no poop talk. Actually, it's been better, Lou. Now that you bring that up. A little bit, not great, but better. So I forgot what I was going to say. I lost my squirrel. I went black and some. Did you try Walmart? I know Walmart sometimes carries it. Look deformed. Oh Lord. I just don't know. People are just, I don't know. They just, because they can't do it. So they have to bring you down to make themselves feel better. Love people like that. Love people like that. It's not nice. It's not. There's just people that are just not nice, and you'll find a lot of people, especially, they might not say it to your face, but they'll send it like the things that people say because they're keyboard warriors, as we call them. They're strong behind their keyboard. They would never say it to your face, but they'll type you something nasty. Like, seriously? I don't know. You just smile and move on. That always bugs them too when you just smile. Or something. Yeah, you can't eat. Oh, here, you can't eat this. Oh, yeah, I can eat that. I could eat it and I could walk around a little bit faster than you. Sometimes I'm mean back. I know, it's a fast hour. It's a fast time. Sometimes the tea goes fast around here. The tea flows. Kill them with kindness. Oh, yeah. Smile right back. Oh, yeah. You'd be surprised to even hear, like, the nasty comments people leave. But they would never say it to you. But they can type it. But, I learned it is what it is. You put yourself out there, that's what happens. Oh, man. Unbelievable. There's the Lorianne. Sometimes a little frisky. I got my new phone. Don't I sound fabulous? Makes me more frisky when I'm clearer. Hey, Debbie, how are you? Time to stand. I'm like, we're gonna shut that off. We have a conversation about that one. Oh, I'm glad you found me too. Oh, my husband used to say, he goes, do you still need to go to those meetings? I'm like, yes. I said, because I can't, I've proven it. I've proven it. I can't do it on my own. It's just that little 45-minute meeting just kind of invigorates you. It just reinforces what you know and just gets you pumped for a couple days. Because I always say, it's like if you're on game 85% of the time, you'll do well. Like, I don't think anybody has to be perfect. I don't. But I think if you're good 85% of the time, you have a good shot of being successful. You'd say it, Debbie. You're better than stronger than anybody's trash talk. It is. It's a lifestyle, and it is. It's a lifestyle. It's this lifestyle you have to live, and that's the only way. Because you work hard. You don't need to be going. You want to go forward, forward, forward. That's what I say. Fit in the treats. Fit in the foods that you love. Find things, like if you really want rice, don't be getting cauliflower rice when you want real rice, because you're going to want that real rice. So kind of fit it in, mix it together, have a little bit of regular and a little bit of cauliflower, because I love cauliflower rice, but it's not going to fill me up. And so I like to mix it, mix my zucchini with my spaghetti. Oh, I'm having real pasta, and I have the 6-point pasta. I measure my pasta, but I mix it with some zucchini noodles. So my pasta is beautiful and it's filling. Because I'm always going to eat pasta. I'm Italian. Hey, where do I begin with that one? The root beer, it was the A&W. It's the little powdered sticks. The Dollar Tree has them. They're the water enhancer. So it's almost like a flat root beer. Like it's not. I mean, you could probably mix it with fizzy water, but I just use regular water. My husband, he loves root beer. He loved it. I said, you're going to trace this, because I'm not a big root beer fan. He goes, I think it's good. He goes, it's really good. He liked it. You get your mind into it by not calling it a diet and calling it a lifestyle, and fitting in your food. Plan. If you want to know, like if there's days you want dessert, plan them in first, so you have room to what you have left for regular food. Use your 0-point food list. Fit in. Have your chicken. Have your turkey. Have your fish. You could have beautiful pieces of fish, salmon, shrimp. You don't have to have a lot, because it's filling. Have a side dish, measure out your potatoes, measure out your rice, have a nice salad, have some broccoli, have things, utilize that 0-point food list. And like I said, if you want to have dessert 2-3 nights a week, you put it in your planner early, so like today I had a 8-point matcha green latte. It was 8 points. So I knew that was, coming for lunch, that I had to have a 0-point lunch. So I wound up having with rotisserie chicken. So I shredded some of that up. I had a hard-boiled egg. I had a Baby Bell. And there was something else I had. I can't remember. Did I have any? Oh, I had a bag of rice cakes. So it was, I think, 3 points for the rice cake and 1 point for my lunch was 4 points. But it was a nice plate of food, because I had a lot of nice chicken. I had the G. Hughes' barbecue sauce. So it was very filling. But you have to work around. Ground chicken, if it's not the white meat chicken, it has points. But I don't count it. Yeah, I don't count my chicken. I'm a rebel when it comes to, I'm not eating a whole chicken. If I'm having like a chicken burger and it happens to be the other chicken, I don't count it. Good night, Joni. Always a pleasure. Oh, Jell-O fluff is all that in a bag of chips. That is the bomb. I love Jell-O fluff. I saw a woman from England make that about 1.5 years ago, and I was like, and I knew I was hooked. And when I made it, I'm like, oh my God, it's so good. What you can find on YouTube is amazing. And she was making it for a party. And I think she was like a Weight Watcher. Yeah, you have to find things, I like hacks. I make Hungry Girls mug cakes. In fact, I have a couple cakes. I have a party loaf. I have an oatmeal bread. That's amazing. It's 2 points for this little mini oat loaf. It's phenomenal. It's delicious. I make a party cake loaf. I think it's 3 or 4 points. Of course, half is usually plenty. I make a bread pudding in a mug. That's awesome. So yeah, you find ways to make sweets that are within your points. And I'm telling you, that carrot cake in a mug, 4 points, so good. Hungry girl, it's the bomb. It is so amazing. I mean, like I said, like I tried to say in my favorites, there's things I like to have in my pantry at my disposal. And of course, it was 18 boxes of Kodiak mix. But there's things that I need to have so I can pull these things together that I know if I wanted, I have the stuff to make it. I mean, like I said, it's expensive. Well, you know, having all this stuff's around, but I utilize everything. Good night, Gwen. Oh, scooting in. Hello, Gwen. I only could read. Ooh, the chocolate fudge is my favorite. All right, the Raymond life. Enjoy the bubble bath. Or the baby's bubble bath. Cheesecake in a mug. Flan in a mug. They're amazing. And they're very low in points. And you don't feel like... I mean, you're like, this is like low in calorie because it's amazing. And you get that sugar-free caramel and you don't need a lot. You don't. You can actually put a 0 point amount on and it's plenty. A little bit of squirt Ready Whip. Put it on everything. Just a squirt. Don't eat the whole half can. Just a squirt. I'm telling you, if you have it enough, the French toast. Stuffed French toast. If you don't want, look at my Instagram. My breakfasts are just amazing. And when my kids come in, you're eating that for breakfast? Like, wow. My breakfasts are just beautiful and they're delicious and they're like very low in point. Good night, Donna. Night, Becky. I'm missing everybody because I'm talking too much. Get on my tangents. Remember, Dee talks too much and she doesn't always read the chat because it flies. Oh, night, Jermaine. Did I think I did Jermaine? Cauliflower. Oh, the cauliflower crackers. I like them. So yeah, I buy a lot of crap. Yeah, local stuff. I don't buy a lot online. I try to find I do have a I might have enough to do a Food Finds Friday. I got a couple interesting things I thought would be nice to share. I like sharing stuff because if I find it locally, maybe you guys can find it locally. I bought a couple things at whatchamacallit, Sam's Club and my local ShopRite. So hopefully I'll have enough for Food Finds. I'll have to see how many I have. I should publish my own cost, Sandra. That's sweet, but you know, I put it out there for everybody else. The butterscotch hummus. It's my husband's favorite. He loves butterscotch. Good night, Lorianne. Always a pleasure. I'm glad it helps. You know, like I said, sometimes you just have to, know that it's possible. And I don't want to sugarcoat anything. That's why I come right out and I say a lot. I talk the truth because I think I would want to hear the truth. You don't want to hear, oh, you can do it. Just follow the program. And that's nice and that's true. But it's a struggle. And like I said, like we crave food. At least I know I do. And but it definitely takes a plan. You have to really put yourself, like, try to plan your day. Like if you're going to have something high point, put it in first. And then you know what you have left for the rest of the day. Like I did today I had this unplanned matcha latte because I didn't know. I thought the Verizon store would be open at 9. I had to kill an hour. So I had to go get and I guess I could have gotten an unsweetened iced tea. But I thought, you know what? I haven't gotten a matcha latte in about 3-4 weeks. And I love that. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to have it. And it was delicious. So if you're going to have something, make sure you enjoy it. Give a thumbs up to Dee before you leave. Thank you, Ann. Neo bars are good. I do enjoy them. They're 3 points. Reminds you of a Nestle's Crunch bar. They really are, I have to say. Really are good. And I'm still waiting to hear from Built Bar. I haven't gotten my bars yet. So they're supposed to be on the mail, so, and they're going to come in another, I think another week or so for the launch. They haven't given me a date yet, but exactly. Don't plan, you plan to fail. Yep, that is the truth. Oh, the sugar-free pudding cups. I like those. They're good too. 2 points each. Can't beat that. McFarty Crank. Like, have a better name than McFarty. Oh, I never put mine in the fridge. Be a good idea. I'm actually out of Neo bars. I need to get some more. I like being out of bars. I don't think I could. It was, he wrote so much, it comes really small, I couldn't read it. So I'm like going, see me like this, like, I couldn't even read it. Good night, Deborah. Always a good tea. All my bars, I keep all my Built bars in the freezer. When they come, they go right in the freezer. And then I take so many out every week, and, you know, they're in the fridge from then on. Well, it's 8 o'clock, and I got to get the dog walked because we're going to have rain. Fabulous. Had rain this morning, so I'm going to get him out early. So I thank you all for joining me here tonight. It's always good to spend an hour with you guys, and this was a really good night. They have a new formulation, yes. From what I heard, this is what he told me, that they're adding more protein into the bars because of the men. Apparently wasn't satiating enough for them. Always about men. And it shouldn't change the points because it's just protein. So, but I will know more when mine come in. I'm going to calculate them. So I will definitely know more when I get them to. He claims they're not changing, but you don't know. So I will definitely check them on it when they get here. You lick the wrappers. I've been doing that, Smokey. Don't worry about it. Don't judge us, right? You have a wonderful night. And Gwen, it's they're totally different bars. Now, I don't know what the new formulation, they're supposed to be lighter. So, because I think the Built bars are a little chewier and they kind of stick to your teeth a little bit. I mean, they're good, but it's just a different texture. The Neo bars is a legit like a Nestle's Crunch bar. So it's totally different. Now, the Built bars are dark chocolate. So, see, I do enjoy dark chocolate. The Neo bars are milk chocolate. I always think if you like one or the other. I don't know too many people like both, but you could. I like both. Obviously you can. But I just think one is totally different than the other. But I'm hoping these Built bars, because when he was eating one when he was talking to us, and it was very light. So I'm hoping they're like very airy. We'll see. We'll be trying one. You'll see me eat one. Remember, you're only one meal away from being back on track. It's never too late to get back. Don't ever think you're too far gone, because you're not. You have a fantastic rest of your evening. Don't forget, on the way out, please give Dio a thumbs up. Yes. Yeah, because I probably won't be, I have to go to the Walmart tomorrow morning, so I don't think I'll be back in time because he has to go early. So if I'm home, I'll pop on, but I think I could put it in the faithful hands of Lady Esther. It's just Freestyle Friday, so there's really no video. She'll just pop on some music, so it's pretty easy. All right, guys. Yeah, Laura, do you have the code to get the 3? I think there's 3 Neo bars. You just have to pay shipping. Do you have that code? Instead of buying a box if you don't know you like them, though I think you'll like them. I don't think I've met anybody that doesn't like. I mean, some people don't like the raspberry or the coconut, but. Okay, I will post it when I get done here and I go up. If you're a member of my Facebook group, I can post it in there. And I believe you just pay shipping. I don't know it's not really a code. It's just their thing. I'll post in the group. I think it comes to $4 or $5. I'm not sure. I think you get 3 bars, 1 of each flavor. It's regular, coconut, and raspberry. I didn't like the raspberry or the coconut, but I wouldn't. I don't like those flavors anyway. The plain is my jam. But Yes, she could wear her tiara. She can. So I will post that in the group so you guys can, if you want to try them, doesn't cost you. Like I said, I'd rather put that out and then see if I like it before I spend the money for a full box. That's just how I roll, because that's what I would do. So I would recommend what I would do to you. That's just how I roll. All right, ladies and Jermaine, I am heading on out. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. All right, Laura, you're part of my Facebook group, aren't you, Lori? I will post it in there because I have to find it. It's somewhere on their website. It's not really, it's just a code that they give out. It's not really my code. But I do have, if you want to buy them, I do have a 10% off you use on Amazon, which is a good deal. If you have Amazon Prime, free shipping. So I will post that link. As soon as I get upstairs, I'll go hunt for it. And I'll set the dog first. We'll see. It'll be posted tonight. Don't worry about it. He keeps talking. Have a great night. I will see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Yes, I should be here. Have a good night.